All right, are you guys ready to go swimming? Jackson, are you ready to go swimming? Good morning, hope you guys are having a good day. We're doing our normal Target weekly shopping, and this is how Jackson wants to ride in the car. Jackson, are you trying to push?
No.
You gonna walk now?
Yeah.
Jackson, come back here. We need to get you some pull-ups now. Yeah. Look. Pull-ups. Jackson, pull-ups this way. Oh, Jackson, did you get a sticker?
Yeah.
Show us what you got. Whoa, that's cool. Malcolm, did you get a sticker too? Yeah, that's awesome. Here, let's tighten you up a little bit. All right, another Target trip successfully completed. I don't know if you would call that a success because I always end up spending more money than what I really want to. One thing that we're doing is, it's not really working right now, but actually we're doing pretty good. But we set a limit on how much we should spend at Target every single month. And every time I go to Target, we've been using the Every Dollar Counts app. It's basically Dave Ramsey's app that he has. And then I just enter it in and I see how much I've spent for the month. And we're right at the brink of it, so we're doing pretty good. All right, are you guys ready to go swimming? Jackson, are you ready to go swimming? Yes. Oh my gosh, these boys.
Go. Somebody tell me where we at, yeah. Oh no, so 1, 2, 3, let me step into the moon. Okay. Am I the one you see when you get?
Look who swam too hard. OMG. There we go. And he just goes right back into that same position. Let's see if I can get him in his crib. One of the things that we've been working on with Jackson is transitions, meaning so for instance, we'll be at home, it'll be time to go to, like the store or something like that, and Jackson will just throw the biggest tantrums and the biggest, just all on, just terrible twos, just sprawled out like this, and he's really difficult to kind of get ready in the morning for me, but with Lindsay, he gets ready. So I don't know what that is. It's kind of frustrating because, especially when you try to go somewhere and it's time you're kind of in a crunch and you got a kid that is not participating in what you want to do, then it gets really frustrating. And that's one thing that I've been trying to do lately is just kind of continue to practice my patience with them. And this past weekend, if I'm honest, I didn't do a good job doing that because, after we got done swimming, Malcolm, actually both boys had a both boys had a meltdown, and it was just really frustrating because, you're in public and you have these kids that are melting down, and you're trying to do the best that you can. Lindsay was actually working, so it was just me with the boys, and I don't know. It just dealing with tantrums in public is something new that I'm dealing with, and as a father, like you don't want to lose your composure, but at the same time, you want to make sure that your kids know, like, hey, you can't be acting up in public like that. But at the same time, they're two, and I had to practice patience because they're just trying to figure it out. They're trying to communicate and all those things. So if you're a parent, or if you were a parent, or whatever, I mean, you're always a parent. But how did you deal with the terrible two stage, and how did you deal with tantrums in public?
Jackson, guess what? I have something for you. I have a new toothbrush for you.
Yes.
What color do you want? Blue or green?
Blue.
You want a blue one?
Yes.
Should mommy go get it for you?
Yes. Blue.
You want a blue one? I have a green one for you. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Blue. Blue.
Blue.
Blue.
Blue.
That has blue.
It lights up. And look at Malcolm. That one lights up.
Isn't that cool?
Okay, mommy, take it out. Okay? Okay, you can have the blue one. And then Malcolm, good job. Have the green one. Should we get some toothpaste on there?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to brush your teeth first, okay? And then Mama's going to brush your teeth after, okay?
No, that has.
Jackson can brush it, but then Mama's going to brush after, okay? Okay.
I'm learning a lot about being a father. These boys have their own emotions, and we're trying to figure out what those emotions are. They're trying to communicate with us. Today was one of those days where Jackson was communicating through tantrums, a lot of tantrums, and I was frustrated, I'm not gonna lie. But at the end of the night, Jackson came up to me and gave me the biggest hug and the biggest kiss. And it made me just forget about all of the tantrums that happened earlier on in that day and gave me hope for the next day. The hope that I could be more patient. Hope that I can be the best father that I can be. And that was just a reminder that I can do this. And sometimes as adults, we need those small little reminders that we can do it. That whatever you have or whatever you want to accomplish, you can do it. And maybe all it takes is a hug or a smile. So until next time, guys, I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing. And remember, let the good times roll.